What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. A very Merry Christmas to everyone celebrating right now and into tomorrow. We've got some really exciting news that I had to make a video and I didn't even realize when I kind of retweeted or re-xed or reposted this information earlier on today. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. So earlier on today, I just reposted this, that there was some kind of Japanese Rainbow Six event happening and called FPS Day. I didn't really think too much about it. Saw Yannick and Daria here on the post, and it just seemed that there was going to be some kind of exclusive Division cosmetics linked to it. Now, you know, a little bit gutted because I thought maybe these would end up being Japanese exclusives. I really like the Tommy hoodie. I think it looks brilliant, but we don't know that yet. We've not had any announcements. Who knows if these will be available to us or not. But if we delve a little bit deeper in, there's some actually pretty crazy information here, depending on how good Google Translate is at translating. So if we hit up here first of all, and we get the translation. So we've got FPS Day X content introduction. So on the 11th of January and the 12th of January, there's going to be some physical attendance event where you can see here, but it's going to include details of the Division 2's content have been announced. The surprise guest for the 10th anniversary premiere, I'm not going to try and pronounce this name, but this has been confirmed. Additionally, event-exclusive in-game skins will be available, and a trial session for the latest mode is also planned. Pardon? A trial for the latest mode? So you can buy tickets here. 10th anniversary memorial premiere is also on the 12th. And there'll be, this person won't be there in person, they'll be there via audio. So then we can do a little bit more digging. So we open up the web page where you can buy tickets, and then it's all in what I assume is Japanese. We can right click in Google and translate to English, and it does a fairly good job. Well, it seems to do a fairly good job. We'll scroll through though. There's ticket information we're not too bothered about. Then I assume this is obviously Rainbow Six that you can see here. We've got seating and general things like that, and then you've got the like you can see here, the like Rainbow Six style cup going on. Then the Division 2 10th anniversary premiere section here, which I assume is what Daria and Yannick are traveling there for. And if we scroll down, there's a very little bit of information here. That it says here, this year marks the 10th anniversary of the Division series since the release of the first game. To commemorate the anniversary, I've had a few beers, bear with me. Yannick, creative director of the Division 2, will visit Japan on the 10th anniversary premiere of FPS Day X. Attendees will be given an early sneak peek of details of upcoming updates planned for the Division 2. In addition to having the opportunity to play new content before its release. Attendees will also receive a 10th anniversary merchandise. I'm so jelly. I'm so jelly. Be sure to come to the venue and celebrate this memorable milestone for the series with the developers. So there's, again, some juicy details there, because what would be said content when we think about it? So we can think about, all right, next season's content. Well, surely they're not just going to let them play the Manhunt. You know, next season, oh, there's a Manhunt coming out. Have early access and play. I mean, that would be a little bit weird. So, and I think it's far too early for this to be what, you know, everyone would really like it to be. I think it's far too early for this to be survival. Like far, far, far too early. But in saying that, they did say that early next year, they do want some people to get their hands on it. But would they do that in such an open format before they've had any kind of internal feedback? You know, from invites only, if you understand what I mean. So I'm a little bit in two minds to what I think this actually might be. Whether it will be something mega, as in a game mode type that we just we've got no details about altogether. Is it just going to be a sneak peek into some little bit of extra nice story content, or maybe some kind of event style content, or something like that? Or is it actually going to be survivors? Are they actually going to let these people get hands-on early doors to actually playing survivors? And what's going to come for the rest of us? Are they going to do a live stream? Are they going to cover some of this before this event? You know, has this event peaked a little bit too early and give us details that actually we shouldn't necessarily know about yet, if that makes sense? Because the original tweet did come from, I think it was Ubisoft Japan. Let's just flip back and find out. It did. It came from Ubisoft Japan. It randomly came up, I guess because it's got something to do with Division. It randomly came up on my X feed. But then there's something just a little bit more interesting here to kind of back up the substance with this. And it's this poster. And there's some, obviously, this Japanese writing here. And if you use Google Lens to translate this, it translates to in-game skin code, a gift for all visitors. So anyone that's attending the event is going to get this this skin. And I guess that will stay exclusive to the event, which is pretty cool for them. But then if we hover over this section here, it doesn't necessarily mention the hoodie and the cap, but it does say at the top here, get early access to the latest modes and win prizes in a no-loss raffle. So I guess this is just some kind of raffle that they can maybe win gifts, and these will be part of it, what they can win. But get early access to the latest modes and win amazing prizes. Now, I'm stretching. It's a Google Translate. And I don't know anybody on Christmas Eve that speaks Japanese to maybe give us a little bit more insight to doing that translation. If anybody does, please let us know in the comments down below. But it does look like something big is coming for the Division 2 early next year. And we'll find out early January, January the 11th and January the 12th. I expect that if this is going to go ahead, there's probably going to be a dev live stream around this time as well that will give the kind of the rest of the world early information. And that is a little bit odd because January the 11th is a Sunday. They don't stream on lives on Sundays. So you would think first week back, like the week of the 5th, are we going to see a really early live stream so they get this information out to the rest of the world before it kind of hits in this event? Are these people going to be forced to sign an NDA and it all kept behind closed doors? Or maybe we're just going to find out afterwards, the week after. I can't imagine I don't know how good the information flow out of a Japanese event would be to the rest of the world. I'm hoping good because I really want to know what this is and what these people got to play. But yeah, definitely exciting times to come. Seems like there's something big coming very, very early in the new year. I think for them to fly Yannick and Daria out to this event, it really doesn't feel like this is something tiny. It really feels like they're trying to address a wider audience. And for them to be in attendance, I don't feel like it would just be nothing. So I do wonder if it'll end up being live streamed or something like that. Will there be a way we can watch this or something maybe? I don't know. Maybe we can watch it and find out with them at the same time. I don't know. But that is going to be it for the video. If you can make anything else out here that I can't quite make out, please do let me know. I have sat here and Google Lensed most of it to kind of find out. But I couldn't see anything that kind of told us that it was going to be a live streamed event or anything like that. It was all about ticketed and physical attendance. So yeah, let me know. And if you're going to this event, please do reach out because I would love to get some of the information from it. But that will be it. Have a very Merry Christmas, agents, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.